Quiet work is often misunderstood. People think progress must be visible to be real. They believe effort must be announced, shared, displayed, and validated before it counts. But history, achievement, mastery, and long-term success tell a very different story. The most powerful transformations rarely happen in public. They happen in the quiet hours when no one is watching, when applause is absent, when recognition is nowhere in sight, and when the only thing driving you forward is your own commitment to becoming better than you were yesterday. Loud ambition without quiet discipline produces excitement, but not results. Quiet discipline without noise produces results that eventually become impossible to ignore. The individuals who achieve extraordinary outcomes are not always the loudest voices in the room. They are often the most consistent workers in the background. They are the ones who show up early, stay a little longer, practice a little more, read a little deeper, think a little harder, and repeat this pattern day after day, long before anyone begins to notice what they are building. There is a powerful psychological advantage in working quietly. When you stop announcing every step, you free your energy from the need for approval. When you stop chasing attention, you gain the ability to concentrate fully on execution. Attention can feel rewarding, but it often interrupts growth because it tricks the mind into feeling accomplished before real progress is made. Quiet work removes that illusion. It forces you to measure progress by improvement rather than applause, by skill rather than visibility, and by discipline rather than recognition. Every meaningful skill requires long periods of invisible repetition. Athletes repeat movements thousands of times before the world sees a single winning moment. Entrepreneurs spend months and years refining ideas before the market recognizes their success. Students who achieve top results are not suddenly intelligent on exam day. They have spent countless quiet hours reviewing concepts, practicing problems, and strengthening understanding when others were distracted. Quiet work is not slow work, it is focused work, and focused work compounds faster than scattered effort performed loudly. There is also a strategic advantage to moving in silence. When your focus remains internal, distractions lose their power. Comparison weakens. Pressure decreases. Instead of constantly asking, "Who is watching?" your mind begins asking, "How can I improve?" That single shift changes performance dramatically. Improvement-driven effort produces continuous growth, while attention-driven effort produces inconsistent bursts of motivation followed by long periods of inactivity. Quiet workers develop momentum because their actions are guided by commitment rather than excitement. Another important truth is that loud beginnings often create unnecessary expectations. When you declare every plan before it is built, you invite pressure before preparation. Quiet progress allows you to strengthen foundations before results are tested. It gives you time to experiment, fail, adjust, and refine without the weight of constant judgment. By the time your results appear, they seem sudden to others, but in reality they are the product of months or years of silent preparation. Confidence also grows differently in quiet workers. Instead of depending on praise, their confidence is built through evidence. Every completed task, every repeated practice session, every small improvement becomes internal proof that progress is happening. This type of confidence is stable because it is rooted in preparation rather than external validation. When challenges appear, individuals who have quietly prepared respond with calm execution because they trust the work they have already done. The modern world often encourages constant broadcasting. Share your plans. Share your goals. Share your daily moves, but there is strength in selective silence. Silence protects focus. Silence protects consistency. Silence protects the fragile early stages of growth, when skills are still forming and habits are still stabilizing. When energy is not spent explaining what you plan to do, it becomes available for actually doing the work that produces results. Quiet work does not mean isolation or lack of ambition. It means directing ambition toward execution rather than announcement. It means letting effort speak first and recognition come later. It means understanding that the most durable success is built in phases that many people never see. The early mornings, the late nights, The repeated practice sessions, the small adjustments, the steady persistence that seems ordinary day by day but becomes extraordinary over time. Eventually, results reach a point where they cannot remain hidden. Skills become visible through performance. Knowledge becomes visible through decision-making. Discipline becomes visible through reliability. At that stage, people often describe the success as sudden, but what they are really seeing is the moment when quiet work finally becomes loud enough to be noticed. What looks like an overnight breakthrough is often the echo of years of steady preparation. When you adopt the mindset of quiet work, your priorities shift. You begin asking different questions. Instead of asking, "How do I look?" you ask, "How can I improve?" Instead of asking, "Who is noticing?" you ask, "What can I execute better today?" Instead of measuring progress by how visible your effort appears, you measure it by how much stronger your skill, discipline, and understanding have become compared to yesterday. That shift changes the entire trajectory of growth. Results that are built quietly carry a special kind of strength because they are supported by deep preparation. They do not depend on temporary excitement, and they do not collapse when attention fades. They continue to grow because the habits behind them remain active. Quiet workers understand that every day of focused effort is a deposit into a future moment when their preparation will be tested. And when that moment arrives, the performance will appear effortless to everyone except the person who knows how many silent hours created it.